Hello, my beautiful Mystic Vibe Drivers. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Thursday, November the 2nd, 2023. Many blessings to you all. Remember, this is our collective energy for all sun, moon, and rising signs. That means it is for everyone. So if you need to have a personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. So with that, let's move right on into the energy, cranking up our relentless optimism, our positiveness, focusing with intention to create our best possible life now. Let's see what the cards have to say. I thank you in advance for the likes and subscribes. You know the great and powerful algorithms are watching, so help me to spread this beautiful energy of positivity to more people that will enjoy it as much as you do. So thank you in advance for that. And we move right into the energy of the Devil card and the Queen of Wands. You know the Devil card is the Capricorn Major Arcana. So if we're just talking about Capricorn energy, if you have it in your sun, moon, or rising sign, it just means being in the energy of someone who is very earth planted, right? Dug in basically, and a little stubborn. But the energy of this particular visual is talking about guarding your mind, the back door. That means the programming that's running behind the scenes. And that means sometimes we have to question where the validity of a thought or a belief started. Sometimes it's a misunderstood thing from when we were very young and didn't have our full knowledge, and we started to just put the pieces in where we thought they fit. And that can be something that needs to be evaluated and redone so that you can have a new understanding of what things are. These are some of the block areas that show up in people's lives for money, for relationships, and things like that. So guard that door carefully and shove out the trash as you find it. Then we have the Queen of Wands, which is active energy of feminine fertility, new creative source energy coming in, and it can be a new business, a new job, a new position as a leader. So fire sign energy here. This is the energy of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius major arcana. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light. Divine Spirit, that's telling you not to use your thoughts in a way that you think it has that's exactly what it was talking about, not getting too stuck in your belief pattern that everything has to make logical sense, because miracles are the absolute opposite of logic, and manifestation relies heavily on miraculous energy. So don't try to make this so rigidly thought out. Allow yourself to be flexible and to create, even when it doesn't look like there's a way. There's always a way. So when you go into your manifestor's mind, which is right brain rather than left brain thinking, it doesn't have to make sense for it to still happen. So let yourself believe in the things that are not quite yet available to you. As you keep believing for it, you will create it yourself. And that's what this beautiful Queen of Wands energy is telling you. It's very much the energy of new things coming in and being able to take action to make those grow. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods, and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome your blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So we had one card come out. We don't know what it is yet. It's a surprise, and it volunteered. And we have all three now with our underlier as the beautiful Judgment card. This is something from the past that you thought was off the table that's now returning in your path. And it's restored, renewed, and rejuvenated. That means if it's an opportunity, it doesn't have to be the exact same opportunity. It can be a new opportunity very similar to the old, or a new way of doing it. And it's a beautiful energy of being able to flow through what you thought was not going to work, or maybe it wasn't the right timing. Well, now it's here and it's fully resurrected. We have faith. You cannot underestimate the power of faith. Faith is that unrelenting knowing that you have a specific way to move or something calling to you. Allow yourself to pay attention to that, because it will follow you, as you know, and help you to move things that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to do. And this one's about manifesting. I have faith that I can manifest the wealth and prosperity that I desire. So when we're in a place of wealth and prosperity, that means we're out of the mindset of lack or scarcity, right? And when you're in that energy of allowing yourself to be in a place that all things can manifest, and you believe that to be a truth, and everything's available to you, then so it is. That is the way it works for the universe, and so it is. So that is beautiful energy. Keep your faith and allow yourself to have the courage to act when it's time. So we have the courage card here. My fear of rejection does not stop me from bravely going forward. That means I'm not afraid to fail, and I'm not afraid for something not to go the way I think, because I'm going to be flexible. I'm going to allow myself to go for it, and because the only way to surely lose is if you never try. So be in the energy of having a courageous heart and allowing yourself to move towards what you feel called to do with your intuition and your guidance within you. You'll know your heart tells you. And always listen to the heart. The other stuff, it's a hit or miss. But when your heart's pulling out something, pay attention. Abundance. So there it is. Being in the abundance mindset also allows you to be open to more abundance. He who has, more shall be given, right? That's the way it works. So believe yourself to be abundant. Even if currently you're not cash heavy in that area, abundance is a mindset. Abundance is an energy of feeling that you have more than enough. You don't have to be in a particular specific place to do that. So that's just your choice of if you believe you're in lack or abundance. If you're trying to create more wealth, you better believe that you're in abundance. Or it's going to take longer. It's not impossible, but it will take way longer, because you're battling yourself. You're canceling out your abundance energy by the feeling of lack. Emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So allowing yourself to see how all things come into alignment. Things that you thought should go a certain way, sometimes they align in a very different way. So when that happens, be in a place of affirmation in your heart that the universe will find a way to make something happen when it's supposed to happen, when you're in that energy of attracting it. We have balance. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle will be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. So a new understanding that I have of looking out into, because when I do my quantum meditation, I go into a place where it's just emptiness. And some people may call it the blackness, the void, the dark area. So the reason you're not afraid to go in there is because the only way that you can allow your light energy to really manifest what you want is to be in a place where the light can be seen. And it's just like any other thing. If I turn on a flashlight in outside when the sun is out, I can't see that flashlight. I can look at it and see that it's on, but it does nothing to change the environment that I'm in. This is why we have to be and not be afraid of being in a place of the void or the vortex or the quantum field, because that's where your creative light actually does bring things into your vision. Your inner vision starts to show. So, and we have peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful place inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. So, the unfolding is mentioned here and here. So, it's telling you this is the thing. We have to allow ourselves to have a certain amount of openness to the universe's way of bringing it back to us, or to us in the first place. So, let's see what we've got here. The Ace of Pentacles, this was our volunteer. It came out on its own. And this is a gift from divine of abundance and a new platform of income, a new flow. It can be in addition to the one you currently have, or a whole new ball of wax altogether. But it is a gift from divine, so it will not be missed. It's a beautiful energy. Thank you, universe, for that. The Ace of Pentacles. Now we have the beautiful energy of the Eight of Pentacles. And this is mastering something. This is the apprentice card where you practice and you learn and you get good at something. It may be on the job training. It may be something that you're skilled at doing just naturally, a gift. You know, some people don't need lessons for things. They just sit down and do things. And that's the whole thing, is we really all have these capabilities within us. It's whether or not we believe we are quote unquote qualified that we allow ourselves. Sometimes we just have to jump in and do it and then show ourselves we are capable. So this is mastering that new skill, and that's a beautiful energy because it allows you to move on to the next level. Now, when we get into the place where we're about to take that step into the emptiness, into the void, this is what happens. We get in this Nine of Swords mindset. If you notice, nobody's touching those swords. Those swords are just hanging over her head through her own thoughts. She's holding that. So this is what we talked about, the Devil card at the beginning, that belief that something's wrong, or that you're not good enough, or that everything you touch turns to sand, right? So I use another S word. So there's the energy of understanding what you can do to yourself if you sabotage, and that would be part of that old belief system when you're in that confined area that you think you're limited, right? So every time we're about to step out of the comfort zone of our everyday, normal, remote control thing we're going through each day in life, the routine gets broken, and then we freak out and go, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I should be doing this because I've never done it before and I don't know what to expect. Well, this is the part all we got to do is get through our mental block, our mental fear, our mental self-sabotage, and then you can step into it and have this new experience. So the only way out of this is through it. If you back up and run the other direction and get back in your comfort zone, then you got to start from the beginning to work your way back to the breakthrough. At the Nine of Swords, you are at the breakthrough moment, just one breath away from breaking it all the way down and getting out of that trapped energy in your mind. And remember, thoughts are not laws. They're just thoughts. They're flexible, they're applicable in the ways that you want them to be. You can cherry pick thoughts. You don't have to take what your fear mind is telling you as fact. It's not set in stone. It's trying to protect you, but it goes to the extreme to do so, like an overbearing parent that won't let their child grow up and make their own mistakes, right? So let yourself move in the energy of go through it, because if you go through it, it disappears like that, and then you're in the energy of what you've tried to do. So many blessings to you, and I'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys. Namaste.